Who would have thought that education would have been so trippy? Hey everyone, this is Rowdy's Blog Animation Bliss, and welcome to another underrated and obscure cartoons corner. So today's underrated cartoon we talk about today is the HBO family series Crashbox. And before I get into my thoughts about this series, here are a few words from the channel. Hey guys, if you want to check out more content from this channel, then tune in every Sunday and Monday for new videos. And if you happen to see any videos posted up during the week, that must mean there was a bit of animated news that we wanted to talk about. So those would be considered special videos. And if you want to chat with us on social media or see when new videos are being released, then follow us through Twitter and Facebook. And also, please feel free to join our new Facebook group, Chat with Animation Bliss, where we talk about animation with other animation fans. And now, we return to our regularly scheduled program. So Crashbox was this educational series that came on HBO Family in the late 90s, and basically it has each segment teaching the viewers about math, vocabulary, and science, to name a few subjects, and they present them in interesting ways, such as in Eddie Bull, where the main goal of that series is to guess what animal ate the main protagonist, Eddie Bull, and then with Distraction News, the goal of that series is to try to listen to news anchor Doris Swarmy on what subjects she talks about, like say tornadoes, while not getting distracted by the surreal imagery that goes on the show. Now, I actually reviewed this series many years ago, but I wanted to give this review an update, so here's an updated review of Crashbox that I did many years ago. But what are my thoughts about this show? I really love this show. I love how wacky and bizarre this show really is, and I like how it educates kids about science, vocabulary, and history, to name a few. And it does such a good job at entertaining kids as well as educating them at the same time. Like, it's rare that I've seen an educational series that's very bizarre, and I have to say that Crashbox is probably one of the most bizarre educational series I ever seen. I just love the animation style of the series as a whole. It's very bizarre and a bit creepy at times, but it's really entertaining to watch all these strange looking characters try to educate kids and have all these segments that would twist your mind at the same time. Even as an adult, some of these puzzles that they did in this series really twisted my mind and really made me think about what's going on here and whether or not I know this stuff from schools and stuff like that. But probably my most favorite segments in this series were Distraction News and Eddie Bull. Let's talk about Distraction News. So what I love so much about Distraction News is that you have this news anchor named Doris Swarmy who's trying to educate the audience about the topic she's talking about. Like, say, for example, about tornadoes, where she spends most of the segment talking about tornadoes, but then all these weird animations start popping up and they try to distract you from listening to what she's trying to say. And the whole goal of that segment is to try to listen to what Doris Swarmy is trying to tell you while not being distracted by the bizarre animation that's going on. And I really like that concept because it teaches kids about how not to be distracted in classrooms and stuff like that. And I think this show is a great way to help kids conquer that. And then the other segment, Eddie Bull, I really enjoyed that segment because not only does it educate kids about animals in general, but it was also very twisted in how it tackled that subject. Like, you have this whole segment be about Eddie Bull, who's a zookeeper, actually being eaten up by the animals in the zoo, and you had to guess what animal ate up Eddie Bull with the clues he's giving you. And I thought that was really twisted in its premise, but yet entertaining at the same time. So I guess you could say that I have a bit of a twisted sense of humor when it comes to that segment. But I really enjoyed that segment for that reason. Now, if there was an issue that I have with this series, and this is more like how I feel that other people looking into this series might feel like, is that the show's art style and animation might be a bit disturbing for some people. Like, if you don't like surreal animation or disturbing animation in general, Crashbox got a lot of moments where the characters look very bizarre and very creepy. So if you don't like that type of animation and you don't like that type of art style, you might have a bit of trouble with this show. Also, this show can get a bit twisted at times. Like I mentioned before with the Eddie Bull segment, with Eddie Bull being eaten up in every segment by an animal character, and you have to guess what animal ate him up while he's inside the animal's belly. I think that might be a bit too twisted for some people to handle, and if you don't like that type of humor, you might have some trouble with this show. But overall, Crashbox is a really entertaining show to watch. If you love surreal animation, then I definitely think you'll enjoy this series. And if you like to be educated, but in a more entertaining way, then this is one of those shows that really educates you, but entertains you at the same time. Well, that's my review on Crashbox, and tell me in the comments down below, have you seen Crashbox? And if you have, did you like the show? Did you hate the show? And what's your favorite educational show that was really weird? Please feel free to tell me in the comments down below. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Rowdy's Blog Animation Bliss, and I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, like this video? Then please feel free to hit that like button. And also, Hit that subscribe button for more animation content from this channel. And now, roll the credits please.